Hello again everyone, and welcome back to Otherworldly Encounters, where you can submit your NDE, OBE, spiritual or paranormal story, to my email address, noted here, and in the description section of this channel as well. No need to use your real name, you can submit anonymously and I will do my best to create a video with your story. Today's near-death experience comes from Amanda, who died from a dog attack, then came back with an amazing story to share. It was the 5th of April 2003 that my life changed forever. That was the day I died and went to a different part of the universe where a voice helped me to understand life reviews. I would often walk through the Connecticut woods in order to get to an area by a lake where I would jump off an 18-foot-high rock wall and into the lake. Most often, I would visit this location with a group of friends, but that particular day, no one was available, so I decided to venture over there by myself. I walked deep into the woods, toward the area where I would jump off the wall, and down into the lake. During my trek through the woods, I heard a dog barking. I was familiar with the trails in the woods, and walked them many times before, and had never encountered a dog. The sound of the barking dog was getting louder, and I was becoming fearful, as I felt the dog was racing toward me, so I quickly turned around and started to run back to where I came from. The dog was almost upon me, so I turned and looked at what was chasing after me, and saw that it was an Irish wolfhound, which is one of the largest dog breeds, and this particular wolfhound was enormous. I knew I wouldn't be able to outrun the dog, and was hoping that it would not attack me, but when it got closer, it lunged at me, grabbed hold of my arm, and pulled me to the ground. It bit my face and neck, and I knew I was losing a lot of blood. The dog eventually retreated, but I was in no shape to get up and get out of there, as I was going into shock from the loss of blood. I called out for help, and then heard a man yelling for the dog, and that was the last thing I remember. I could feel myself slowly fade away, and into darkness. I was floating around inside a dark cavern, and had no idea where I was, or what was happening. In the distance, I could see a light, but it seemed to be very far away. I didn't like the feeling of being in that dark void, so I called out, "Please help me," but no one answered. Suddenly the tunnel lit up, or disappeared, then I was in a brightly lit cavern of some sort, and again I did not see anyone. All of a sudden, a voice spoke to me. It asked, "Are you ready to see your life?" When I heard this, I assumed the voice was referring to a life review. I was not sure I really wanted to see a life review, but I agreed that I was ready. It began, and the best way for me to describe what I was seeing is to say that it was like flipping through a deck of cards, but instead of seeing hearts, spades, diamonds and clubs whizzing by, I was seeing my life. Once the life review came to an end, the voice asked me how I felt about seeing it. I said I was confused, because I only saw parts of my life. The voice said, "You were shown what you needed to see." I really didn't like the fact that parts of my life were missing, and what I saw of it was making me feel depressed. The voice then told me that what I witnessed was not who I really was, but rather who I thought I was. I did not understand this explanation, so it was expressed to me that there were people in my life who made me feel that I was never good enough, which led me to believe it. I asked if I could see my true self, and the voice said, "You can see it, without me showing it to you." I asked if we judge ourselves as to where we go when we have a life review, and it said we do, and we initially go where we believe we belong, based on our self-perception, and then we are shown the light of who we really are. The last thing I was told was, we are all made differently, and lead different lives, and that is taken into consideration when we have a life review. I wanted to learn more, but was told to go back. I got the impression that I was to share this message, and then I was back in my body. All communication was telepathic, and I never saw who or what was communicating with me. I suffered injuries to my face and neck, which have since resolved, and amazingly, I do not have any scars from the puncture wounds. What did you think of Amanda's story? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed her story, please give it a like and subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can receive a notification when I release a new video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you will come back and visit again soon.